Okay guys, so here is the meat, the whole meat. And first thing we have to do first is separate all the meat in sections. And we have pork, and we are putting here the pork, the meat. Here we're putting the bones. We'll use the bones to make soup. And here we have beef. Very yummy. Do you use beef also or no?
Pork.
Pork.
Ham.
So first thing first, separate everything. And I have my handsome kohani here showing me. So for Easter, it's sausages and kshan. first Easter celebrating with my kohani. So first let's make the sausages, and then later on let's see. Bring the phone like this. Oh no, you can stand properly, Han.
But you want to record it again?
No, I'm just recording how the process of you chopping the meat and putting everything. Can I help you cut the meat? Or?
I want to mix on the blend of the biggest ice, but not nice mix, but on the smallest. Szynka.
This is szynka? Okay, now guys, we already finished making the chosnek, the meat. This is the shinka part, beef, and this is the fatty part. And unfortunately, these are the only bones we have, which is very nice, which means we got plenty of the meat instead of the bones. So the next step, don't mind my kitchen, it's a little bit, yeah, too much. So we have everything everywhere right now. So these are the spices we are going to be using. I don't know half of them. Now we're going to start with the big hole and connect it here. It's everything. So blending to here. Now let's start the blending process. finished. This one was not entered properly. So the biggest part of the first process is done, and that is grinding all the meat. This is the fatty part. This is the meat part, the hard solid meat part, which includes the beef and part of the shan, and this is the fatty part of the shan. So next thing I think we have to do is to add the spices, but I don't know how, so I'm waiting for my kohanye to come so that we can continue the process. And here we have our bones for the meat soup. I told you guys my kitchen is a little bit of messy right now, but forgive me for that. I'll arrange everything later, but at least it looks nice, not that very messy. Yeah, so this is everything for now. Look, imagine cooking all this meat. Can't wait for the kiełbasas to be ready. I'm already getting hungry just looking at this, and it's still raw. Imagine when it's cooked, I'll just be the one tasting. Yeah, so next part, let's do this. So here we have our salt, and we're using 2 types of salt. I have to switch this on. So the salt is roughly around 198 grams. So the salt is 198 grams, and this is all our spices, everything. Don't ask me what is inside. I told you the spices before, so this is everything. And now we have to mix it all together with our meat. Oh. So everything is inside, and now the part begins mixing everything together. Smells very nice. This is one tradition that I will be practicing for the rest of my life, making kiełbasy. So how do you know that you're making? How do you know that your meat is good? By trying it out yourself first before you put inside the kiełbasa box. So guys, the next step after making all the meat, we have to put this in the kiełbasa, and we have 2 like this, and we have a total of like 4 kgs. So now I'll put it in the fridge. And we'll let it marinate for some time. So now the next step, we'll be taking this sauce and putting them in water to prepare it for putting inside the kiełbasa. And this is how you prepare it. So you take it and just put inside water with salt. Tak?
Water to remove the salt separate salt from this.
Yeah, so what you just had. And this is everything, and I'm going to leave it here to soak and do whatever it's supposed to do. Later on we're going to use it. My shipyoric broke off. It's moving, it's coming out. First batch done. I forgot somewhere. I forgot. My job is to plot the rope, and I forgot. Look at that. So now, guys, the whole process is finished, and this is the total of Kiełbasas. We have no, it's like almost finished process, not finished here, of course. And I don't know what's next. Just getting through the process, but it's almost done. And look who come to join us.
Manager.
Our manager has come to check if we did very nice job. Manager Typhoonic. Tak? Tak. Manager Typhooniczku. So this is everything. So this is the last step, which we have to boil the kibasas. Now that they're down, it means they're still cooking, but when they come up, it means they're ready. So now they're boiling, and this is the last piece of meat which was left. So I decided just to boil it like that. So now we're just boiling all the kibasas to make them ready for Easter. So happy Easter to everyone once you watch this video. Look how yummy they're looking already. Can't wait. And since my sister-in-law showed me this video, the sound is stuck in my head like an earworm. So that's it.